Welcome to my channel, Susan's Just Making It. I'm Susan, and as always, I'm here making stuff, messes, chaos, and just trying to make it through life. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if this is your first time watching, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone's doing great today, and if you like today's video, thumbs up's always appreciated. Happy Mask Monday. I hope everyone had an awesome Christmas and your New Year's off to a good start. I know it's very early in the new year, but hopefully it's going well so far. Today I'm going to be doing a face mask. This face mask I received in a Christmas card from Mary Catherine Loves Cats. I will link her channel down below. I'm sure most of you are already familiar with her channel, but if you're not, go check her out. Super sweet person. As you can see on the wall behind me are all my Christmas cards that I received this year, and they'll be coming down soon. But I have come up with an idea so that I can enjoy them longer, because I really want to enjoy them longer than I have. So I've got a plan for those. I'll probably be sharing that with you guys at some point. So I'm going to be using this. I think the brand name is Plainest. Not sure if that's how it's pronounced, but it's a firming facial mask. It says lifting, tightening, nourishing, and it has collagen in it. It's got a cute little penguin on there. And this mask says infused with hydrolyzed collagen to care for and firm and radiate skin complexion. It says after cleansing and toning, which I already did, apply the facial mask to the entire face, avoiding the eye and lip area. Remove the mask after 10 to 20 minutes. Then gently tap the skin to allow any excess essence to absorb into the skin. So thank you very much, Mary. I'm going to use this one today. I think I received a few from this brand from Julie, Bootsy on the Beat, as well. So let me get this on my face. So in today's Mask Monday, I wanted to discuss some upcoming things for my channel and some of my plans for the new year. Some of them are like personal plans or goals, and some of them are for my channel. So I'm gonna work on getting this on my face, and it's still gooey. There was a tiny little hole in this where it must have went through a postage machine when it was mailed, and Mary Catherine was concerned that maybe there wouldn't be essence, but it definitely has not dried out. It's very juicy, so it's all good. It made it fine. It's kind of a little effort to get it unfolded, and it's very chilly, which isn't a bad thing. So let's get this on, and then we'll talk about some stuff, some news I have for everybody. And it smells really good, actually. It's got a very clean, fresh smell to it. It smells very pleasant, and it is cool. But that's okay, because if your under eyes are puffy or you have any puffiness, a cool face mask is very soothing and brings down some puffiness. So it's all good. Just get this thing on my face. And actually, for having a little hole, the package is not dry. There's not like a ton of essence, but it's definitely not dry either. And this little piece between my nose and mouth is kind of wadded up, and I'm not gonna sweat it and try to unwad it. So we're just gonna deal with it the way it is, because that would take forever. Okay, so upcoming channel news. For this week, obviously, I have Mask Monday. Some of the other videos I have planned for this week is, of course, I have hit my 400 subscriber milestone. I was hoping to hit it by the end of the year, and I actually hit it before Christmas, so that was wonderful. And last I checked, I was actually at 441 subscribers, so I definitely hit my milestone and surpassed it. So sometime this week, I'm not sure what day I'm going to put it up, but I am going to be doing my 400 subscriber giveaway. It's not going to be like over the edge epic, but I think I have some nice items included in that giveaway. So that's coming up this week. I will probably take down these cards and do a quick recap of the cards in case I missed anyone, recognizing them for sending me a card. That'll just be a quick little video, I think. Throw that up sometime this week. I also wanted to share what I got for Christmas this year. Well, last year, this past Christmas. I don't know how you want to refer to that. It's not going to be a huge video either. It's just I wanted to show recognition for some of the gifts I did receive. I also have a Temu order that I received recently that I haven't gotten to recording yet. I kind of took a break between Christmas and New Year's just to kind of reflect on my life and some of the changes I want to make in the coming year, and to just rest and enjoy some time with my family. You know, just kind of chill out a little bit. It's always nice to take a little break and regroup. But so I have the Temu order. I also will be doing a collective Mercari haul. I'm just waiting for my last package to arrive sometime this week. I also ordered some eyeshadow palettes from a fellow YouTuber, and I'm waiting till I get that last package to share that as well. So I'm trying to see what else I have planned. That's pretty much for this week. I also did some after Christmas shopping at Walmart. I didn't make it there right after Christmas, like the Monday after Christmas, because I was battling a little stomach bug on Christmas Day and the following day. So I didn't get there till a couple days after Christmas, but I did pick up a few things. Not really enough worth doing a video per se for my after Christmas clearance, but I did pick up some stuff for Artemis that I want to share before I ship it off to her parents. So I'll be sharing that as well, and then whatever else comes up this week. So that's kind of what's coming up this week. But for the near future, I'm going to be one of the things I'm going to try to accomplish in the next couple months. I'm not going to rush myself and drive myself nuts. It's too much pressure. But I do plan on going through my apartment one area at a time and do some decluttering. I'm going to go through one area at a time, declutter, sort, organize, pack. I'll be listing a lot of stuff on Mercari that I'm decluttering. Unless it's not worth selling, then I'll just start a charity box. There is always a link to my Mercari down in the description box if you're curious about anything that I may be getting rid of. You can always check that out. I also wanted to ask you guys if there was any interest in me maybe doing an occasional video of stuff I'm decluttering, so that you can see what I'm getting rid of. And if you're interested in anything, either contact me directly or head over to Mercari and see if it's listed for sale. So there's that. And also I was thinking about recording some of my decluttering and organizing process. I know a lot of people, that's one of their New Year's resolutions, is to organize and declutter. So I thought maybe I would share some of that as I go along. Probably not all of it, because I'm going through a lot of stuff. But I'll probably share some videos of some of that process. I'm going to be repacking like my fall and Halloween and Christmas stuff. So I don't know if that's worth recording or not, you know, just bringing that together and packing it. I don't know, probably not. But I'll probably look and see if there's anything I want to declutter as I pack all that stuff up for the year. I will be going through my makeup and skincare at some point and really scrutinizing that. When I first got back into makeup, I pretty much kept anything that came along. If it was a good deal, or it was gifted to me, or I wanted to give away, or anything like that, I just pretty much grabbed and kept everything, because I was just getting back into it. I wasn't sure what I liked, what worked for me. But now that I've been playing with makeup for about a year, consistently getting back into it, I pretty much know what I like, what I don't like, what looks good on me, what doesn't. Some palettes that I like, some that I've tried and I don't like. So I'm going to be going through a lot of that. And skincare wise, you know, there's been a few things I tried that I don't care for. I might have two of, and I tried one and I didn't care for it, so why keep the second one? Or you know, I know more what my skincare needs are and what I like. So I'm going to be going through a lot of that and deciding what's going to stay and what's going to go. I'm also going to be going through my closet and my dresser drawers. I know right off the top of my head there are like some blouses that don't fit or are not flattering, and they have tons of wear. Some of them are new or practically new. I might as well offer them up to someone who can get use out of them. They're doing absolutely no good sitting in a closet, not being worn. So I'm going to be going through clothes. I At one point, I'm going to slowly start going through my craft room. That's going to be a process because I have fabric, I have yarn, I have paper crafting, I have general crafting. That's going to be time consuming, but I do want to go through that. I know there's a lot of stuff that I've had that I don't even know why I hold on to it. I know I'm not going to use because it's not my style. It's not anything that I craft. So I'm going to go through that and do some purging and decluttering. I'm going to also do some organizing because I always think I'm organized until I go to find something and I realize I'm not very organized in all reality. It looks organized, but as far as knowing where things are, I still have a hard time with that. So that's going to be a whole process, and I may do a few videos. Obviously not all of it because some of it's just going to be boring, but I may do some videos with that. And as always, feedback's always appreciated. If there's something that you guys just really do not care about seeing, leave that. If there's something you do definitely want to see, leave that in the comments as well. It's all about putting out content that you guys enjoy watching. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless. So, like I said, there's going to be a lot of purging and organizing, and I'll be listing a ton of stuff on Mercari for sale. Please let me know if you're interested in me doing videos every once in a while of what I'm putting on Mercari. Let's see. So, along with that, that's one of my plans for the new year, is to declutter and organize. And as I've stated on my channel before, I'm really working on getting into my own place. So some of the stuff that I know I won't be using right away, I'll be packing up. Hopefully that'll cut down on some of the extra stuff to work around in the meantime. Another thing that I want to accomplish in the new year that's going to help with content is I have so many unfinished projects where I've gotten to a certain point and I either lost interest or needed to work on something else. So I've had stuff kind of pile up half done. And in all actuality, a lot of it's not even half done. Some of it's almost done. It just needs to be finished. And I just stopped for whatever reason. So one of my goals for the new year is to finish a lot of these hanging projects. So I will be sharing a lot of that on my channel as I finish it. And if it's something that I can share part of the process, I plan on doing that as well. So I'll be sharing a lot more crafting content because I have all of that stuff to finish up. I also have some projects that I want to start working on. I'll try to get as many hanging projects done first, but I don't know about that. Junk journal wise, I did share, that's the only video I had between Christmas and New Year's was a junk journal share. I have, I think I have 3 or 4 that are somewhat obligations over the next couple months. A couple gifts that are going to be gifts that I didn't get to before Christmas, so they're going to be kind of belated Christmas gifts. And then I have one that I'm doing for a swap, one that I'm doing for another obligation, and then after that I'm going to be finishing up journals that I have started. I have quite a few started that just came to a standstill. I want to get them finished. A lot of the journals that I'm going to be finishing up, I am going to be offering for sale. If I do a flip through and they're for sale, I will state that in my video on how to contact me if you're interested. And then I'm looking into a selling platform for those because Mercari I don't think is going to be the right platform, and I will update that. Also, I'm thinking about, once I get done with the ones that are started, the ones that I have an obligation to finish, I'm thinking about possibly doing journals on like on a commission type basis, custom journals. So if that's anything that you're interested in at all, keep that in the back of your mind. I'm not going to be doing them right away, but I will share that on my channel when I'm ready to start doing that, because a lot of times that's something somebody wants kind of personalized. So that's something I've been thinking about. Another thing I want to get back into for the new year is I used to do t-shirts. I have a Cricut vinyl cutter or vinyl cutting machine, or whatever you want to cut. I have a Cricut Explorer Air too, a cutting machine. Put it that way. Cut whatever you want on it. But I was doing t-shirts with a vinyl that I was pressing on. And when I first started, I was just learning, and I made them for like family and friends. And then I had a flea market booth for a while, and I would make, you know, what I thought would be popular, and I would offer them at my flea market booth. Then I was starting to get people asking me, like placing orders. Like a friend of mine ordered some for 4th of July. She wanted 4th of July shirts for her kids. And then I did there's someone I know that has a business, a nail business, and I was doing all their shirts, that the kind of their uniform that would have their name and then their logo and stuff on the back. So I was doing those. But then I kind of got burnt out on those for a while. It got to the point that people were asking for a lot of specifics but not wanting to pay extra, or they were waiting till the project was already half done and wanting to make changes. So I got to the point that I just kind of stopped that for a while because it was getting overwhelming. I was wasting material. I wasn't making money because I would quote a price and then they would want to add extra but wouldn't want to pay extra. So if I get back into the t-shirts, I want to have a very clear-cut business plan and a very clear-cut policy. Like if they're custom, that has to be a deposit and, you know, all that stuff that I'm not going to get into because it's too boring for the video. But I kind of, it wasn't a failure, it was a learning experience that if I do this again, there's certain things that have to be in place. So that's another like little business venture that I want to try because I'm trying to make some income to make the move that I want. So I'm going to try to do commission junk journals and t-shirts. I just have to get my vinyl supply back up because a couple years ago I was in a financial pinch and I had to sell all my vinyl. So I'm starting from no vinyl again. So I want to start doing that, and I'll share them on my channel as well. I found that business-wise, the custom orders are where it's at, not pre-made. It just doesn't, that's not where the money is. I also have some other crafting ideas, some for myself, some for gifting, some just for fun, and some for profit. I mean, I'm kind of rambling, but I'm just kind of letting you know what's coming up in the new year for myself, and it will be content that I share on my channel. I don't do a lot of unboxings because I'd rather just go and buy what I want or need rather than get a mystery and maybe not be able to use half of what I get. That's just myself, and I know that's how I work. The surprise of getting a box of stuff is kind of nice once in a while. I'm to the point where I'd rather just buy a mystery box from time to time as I can afford it rather than getting subscription boxes that there's a chance that there's going to be a lot of stuff that I'm not really going to want to use. So I'm not an unboxer per se, and I'm not entirely a beauty channel because I don't just do a ton of makeup looks. I'll do a get ready with me, or I'll do a collab with, but that's not where the meat of my channel is. I know I've done a lot of hauls, but I'm trying to cut down on that a little bit because I'm trying to again save money to reach a goal. Not to say there won't be any hauls at all, because that's unrealistic, but there won't be as much as there was in the last year. So I guess what I'm trying to say with my plans for the new year and my channel is there's going to be a slight shift in my channel, and I hope I'm able to retain subscribers and interest by making a shift. You guys will have to let me know. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and take this off because it's been about 15 minutes, so I think that's been on long enough. I'm just throwing a lot of this out there so that I can get feedback. What are you interested in seeing, and what are you definitely not interested in seeing? What would bore you and you wouldn't even be interested in clicking? I don't take that as criticism. I take it as constructive criticism. That's how we learn. Like I said, it's not worth me doing videos and putting them out there if nobody's interested in seeing them. So if it's something that doesn't interest you, don't think you're going to hurt my feelings by telling me that. It's saving time, basically. Like I said, some of my new plans for the year I want to share. I consider you guys very much my friends, and I want to share things that you guys enjoy as well. So along with the junk journals, I have not shared very many, but I want to do mini albums from time to time and share those on my channel. They're a fun break. To me, mini journals, mini albums they're fun to do, but I don't feel like I have as much creativity with them because you have to do a lot of measuring and making sure things line up. So you know your pages open, your flaps open, it closes like it's supposed to. Whereas junk journals, anything goes. So I do gravitate to doing those more because there's freedom. You just run with it. And a mistake you can always work in. Mini albums, sometimes you got to backtrack, and it's a little bit more work fixing a mistake. Not impossible, but more work sometimes. But I do want to start doing a few mini albums to show. The easier projects, because I'm not sure how good of a teacher I am per se, but some easier projects I'm thinking about doing some tutorials, stuff that you don't necessarily have to be a crafter to do. Again, do you have any interest in that? Like very simple little journals and booklets and, just general crafting, like little home decor things. I want to try to do a few tutorials to encourage those of you that may be intimidated by trying some of the stuff, to show you that it's really not that difficult. I'm just looking at some notes over here. I want to get into doing some more of my DIYs. One day I would like to do a walkthrough and showing you some of the DIYs that I've done. I know in the, I think it's the Let's Celebrate Fall, I did a walkthrough of the fall decor that I did. I want to do something similar to that. I took a hutch that I bought at the flea market that was in really bad shape, and it's still not in the best shape, but it looks entirely different. I did a wall collage where I picked up wood picture frames when I was thrifting, and I took a variety and made a collage with pictures. I kind of want to show that. I have a little tiny dresser in this room. It's kind of a dresser, kind of an end table. It's just got 3 drawers. It's this little tiny dresser thing that I painted and fixed up. So basically, I'll do a short video just showing some of the projects I've completed in the past, and when I do something like this in the future, I'd kind of like to do a little process video just to show you guys that there would have been a time I would have been very intimidated by some of the projects I've tried. But when I thrift stuff really cheap, or it's given to me or something like that, I feel like even if I mess it out, I'm not really out anything. So I just played around with stuff, and there have been some projects that have not turned out, and I would not ever show you guys because they were epic fails. Bad. But the more you practice, the more you try, the more you experiment, the better you get. It's like anything. When you play a musical instrument, you have to practice. When you are into a sport, you have to practice. It's like that with anything you try in life. There are some people that are born with a talent, but that's a very small population of people. Usually most things that you're successful at, you have to practice. So I think I just want to share more stuff, letting you guys know that some stuff's not as intimidating as you think it is, and not to be disappointed if you're not successful the first time you try something, because that's like an unrealistic expectation. Because a lot of the things that I'm good at now, I was not always good at, obviously. Like, I can crochet. People are like, oh my gosh, you barely look. I've been doing that since I was like 7 years old, and I'm now 51. That would explain why it comes easy to me. But most things I've done, believe me, did not come easy to me. So I want to also share a lot more positivity and inspirational stuff on my channel. And I think everybody can use a little bit more of that. So I'll definitely be incorporating that a lot more. Just looking at my notes. I have another idea that kind of don't want to talk about too much because I'm trying to iron out in my mind how I want to swing it. But it's going to be a get ready with me, but with a twist of sorts. I'm trying to iron it out. But again, is that anything you're interested in? A get ready with me like series type of thing? Another thing, I wanted feedback. Would you guys be interested in a shop with me? Like when I go to the thrift store, when I go to the bin store, things like that. like I said, I'm not going to do it if there's no interest. But if you're genuinely interested, I have no problem with that. I even have spoke to the owner of the bin store, and it was funny because he mentioned, you know, have you ever thought about like doing a video when you come here to shop? I'm like, I've thought about it, but how can I dig in the bins and record at the same time? He's like, maybe we can do something where on a Saturday, which is the day that they have the newest merchandise, where we let you in a little bit earlier so you can come and like film, you know, whatever. So that's a possibility too, you know, to go in earlier and like kind of walk through and show like what kind of stuff they have. So I have like a lot of ideas for my channel. I have a lot of changes that I plan on for my personal life that I'll be sharing bits and pieces with you guys, as far as some changes I'm making, some things I'm going to try. There's some hobbies that I want to experiment with and different things like that. So I guess I've gotten to the point that I'm rambling, but the point I'm trying to make is I would really, really welcome any feedback, any ideas of some content you would like me to try to come up with, or any things that maybe I've done that you're not as interested in, and just any feedback for what you guys would like to see. I've even thought of, I like to bake. Now is the weather to do that. I've just been too busy to. Is that even something you'd be interested in? Me doing a video when I'm baking? I love to bake. I just want to, it's about sharing what's important to me and part of my life and what I enjoy, but at the same time, I want to know what you guys enjoy as well. It's like, I feel like we're kind of a team. I'm not just in front of the camera. It's about all of us. You know, I would not have a successful channel without you guys coming back and watching and commenting and things like that. You know, it's me and 441 of you guys, not just me. So feedback's always appreciated. That's just some of my plans, some stuff that's been swimming around in my head, which that's a very scary place. It gets very boggled sometimes. Some of the things I've been thinking about lately. Let me know what you think, and we'll go from there. This week I pretty much have a plan, nothing outstanding, just tying up a few little loose things floating around, and then after that I really want to put out content that is for me and my viewers. So let me know what you want to see in the coming year, and we'll work together putting out content that is enjoyable to all of us. So I've rambled long enough. Hopefully some of you are still there. So don't forget to give a thumbs up if you haven't yet and you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to leave feedback so I know what to put on my channel this year for you guys. And until the next one, bye everyone.